to the Mind, Body, Abundance Show, a vibrant and exhilarating cornerstone of your daily routine. We invite you to embark on a transformative journey with us as we collectively strive to discover the very best versions of ourselves through inspiration, play, and the power of community.
In our community, we celebrate the intricate connection between the mind and body, recognizing the profound impact that they have on one another. We firmly believe that achieving true abundance begins with nurturing a harmonious balance between these two aspects of our being. With this guiding principle, we embark on a quest for holistic growth and fulfillment.
Inspiration lies at the heart of our community. Together, we cultivate an environment where ideas are shared, creativity flourishes, and dreams are ignited. Whether it's through motivational stories, insightful discussions, or uplifting quotes, we constantly fuel our spirits with the positivity needed to overcome obstacles and embrace opportunities.
So if you're seeking a dynamic and uplifting cornerstone to your daily life, we extend a warm invitation to join us in the Mind Body Abundance community. Together, we'll embrace the magic of transformation, harness the power of play, and support one another on our journey toward a life filled with abundance, fulfillment, and deep connection to the best version of ourselves. Let's thrive together.
The first Saturday of every month, join us for the much anticipated Holistic Living Expo in Wauwatosa. You can dive into a world of holistic growth and well-being, discover country's most gifted psychics and mediums, and delve into the finest in alternative health, wellness resources, and groundbreaking products.
Engage in enlightening sessions and presentations led by renowned psychics, holistic experts, and top-tier practitioners. Bring a friend along and immerse yourself in an enlightening and entertaining weekend at Mind Body Abundance. Don't miss this.
On today's show, we have Synara Brown and Johanna Rolfe. John Taylor spent the afternoon at MyoCite, and we will see what the workout looks like.
I'm looking forward to learning more about Tranont and how those enzymes work.
Connect Chiropractic offers a distinctive approach compared to traditional chiropractic care. Our focus is on the body's master control system, the nervous system, which plays a crucial role in your overall health. So through comprehensive neurological and structural assessments, this is getting pretty deep and technical, I'm liking this. So they gain precise insights into your well-being. These assessments help guide Connect Chiropractic in promoting your optimal health. We have Dr. Alex and Kimberly Wolverton here. Thank you so much for joining us on the Mind Body Abundance Show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
When I think of chiropractic, clinics and how that all works, I think of when I was younger, I must have seen this, where somebody was in a lot of pain and then they went to the chiropractor, they experienced more pain and then somehow got better because they wrenched them around and popped them and did all those things. So can you describe how your process is a little bit different or what you do?
Yeah, we're a much more gentle approach than your traditional chiropractic that people think of. So if you've ever seen videos, on Facebook, TikTok of someone getting their neck cracked, that's not what we do at all. We use a much more gentle approach. We use an instrument to do all of our adjustments. So you get to lay face down during that adjustment, relax, and we use that instrument on kids as little as 1 year old. It's going to have the same amount of force whether we're adjusting a 1 year old, we're adjusting an NFL player, or your great-great-grandma.
That's amazing. But before we go too deep into the process, I want to learn a little bit more about, what inspired you to take this alternative approach to chiropractic rather than the traditional approach?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, unlike a lot of people in chiropractic school, I actually had never even been to a chiropractor before I went to chiropractic school. So I had a really unique outside perspective when I got to chiropractic school and started exploring, all the different avenues. A lot of people in chiropractic school, their father was a chiropractor, their grandfather was a chiropractor, and now they're a chiropractor. But I came in with a very outside perspective, looking to learn and see all the different new things that were coming about. And this was a technique that a lot of amazing doctors across the country were starting to adopt, starting to learn, and we're seeing great results with their patients. They're seeing their patients get better faster. We're seeing people who had been to chiropractors for years coming over to their office and getting the results that they were looking for. So I knew right away that this was what I wanted. It's also so much easier on that patient when they can just lay down and relax and not worry about, that cracking or those uncomfortable positions.
Were you exposed to Eastern medicine or alternative medicine or alternative practices when you were younger? Is that how this inspired it, or where did that inspiration come from?
Yeah, that's a great question. I was not actually. So when I was going to school at Marquette for my undergraduate, I was getting my bachelor's of science in biomedical science. I was in a pharmacology class at the time, and I knew that I wanted to stay as far away from that part of our healthcare system as possible. Things you learn in a pharmacology class, you can never unlearn. You don't want to know how those medicines are made to be. So I wanted to find a different way to show people their health and get them to reach their health goals. At the same time, my mom was actually in a car accident, was going through a lot of back issues, and was trying to find a different approach to receive some help other than surgery. So many people go through back surgery, neck surgery, and the results just aren't what people would expect. So I really wanted to find a different approach that made people feel more comfortable. So many people that we meet are just scared of that cracking, popping that they see online or they heard their friend go through. So I wanted to kind of break that barrier down and help people feel a lot more comfortable in our office.
So you went to undergrad at Marquette. Do they teach this type of chiropractic schooling at Marquette, or did you have to go somewhere else?
Yeah, so for chiropractic school, I actually went to Palmer College of Chiropractic out in Davenport, Iowa. So that is where chiropractic was founded. Back in 1897, the first chiropractic adjustment was delivered out there. And then Palmer College of Chiropractic came to be from there. So I went to where everything originated to learn from the best of the best. At Marquette, I got my degree in biomedical science, was taking the same classes as students who were going the medical school route or the dental school route, and took that to chiropractic school and was really able to connect the two and further that knowledge.
So you learned the foundation of chiropractic school and got your degree in that area, and then is this an alternative addition, or how does that work?
Yeah, so at chiropractic school they teach you the basics. So I learned all about that traditional manual adjustments with the cracking, the popping, and took some extra classes outside of school on the weekends to be able to get a certification in this new technique that allows us to be a lot more gentle, a lot more specific with those adjustments.
I'm looking forward to learning more about where this technique came from, but before we get there, I see that you're really involved in the community, you're really involved in networking, and we see you everywhere, and you have a store right on the corner of Burleigh and Mayfair Road, but yet we see the Connect Chiropractic sign all over our community here in Wauwatosa. You do a lot of that neighborhood support. Tell me a little bit about that community activity that you're involved in.
Absolutely. So we not only want to give health back to the community, we want to make sure that we're supporting the community and getting those deep roots in every way that we can. So we're the main sponsor of the Wauwatosa Farmers Market, the West Dallas Farmers Market, because we want to make sure that people can get out in the community, get the food and resources that they need. But we also do things like back to school drives in the office. We're working on our Christmas toy drive to help support families in need this winter. We do a lot of different drives throughout the office and try to find a lot of different unique ways to help support the community and really give back to those that have helped us.
And what do you hear in the community? Because I see you out there a lot. You're at the markets and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think being part of the marketing team, the goal is that every single person probably has some issues, something going on with them. And just if we could meet one person each day that we could help throughout their life. I think our oldest couple is 97 in our office, and you're never too young or too old to get chiropractic care. I was one of those who was scared of all the cracking, popping, and twisting. And for me, this has been life-changing for me, my family. My kids are in sports. My daughter was in a car accident. It's been able to help all of us in ways I would have never dreamed. I just want to be able to tell my story to people and get help to those who also are in the same spot that I was.
And you make it easy. When you were at the Mind Body Abundance Expo in October, you have that device that does some readings, and then you make it really easy for people to see Dr. Alex for the first time.
Absolutely. So when we're out and about, usually we're doing a screening. We're just doing a small screening on the back of their neck. And most people, when they see something come up, they know they already have the problems. Now it's right in front of them and it's proof that something's going on. Most general doctors tend to tell people it's just because they're getting old and, here, take some aspirin or ibuprofen. But there's more to the root of the problem than just taking some aspirin. So it's really nice to be able to give somebody something tangible, to be able to see that something is actually going on.
I want to dive deep into what this process is. It's got like a torque release technique, I think is what you call it, and that sounds popping and wrenching, doesn't it? Torque the body, but you don't do any of that. So tell me about the process a little bit.
Absolutely. So torque release technique, or TRT for short, the torque is because when we're looking at the bones, the nerves in your spine, the bones in your nerve don't just misalign straight to the right, straight to the left. They actually what we call torque a little bit up or torque a little bit down. So this instrument actually allows us to take care of that component of the misalignment in your spine. So it allows us to be really, really specific with how we're adjusting that part of your spine and getting your spine functioning better.
Well, how do people feel when they leave? What's the result? Are they walking out in pain? Are they, limping? What's going on?
Well, everybody's different with their whole process, right? I mean, some people come in and they can barely walk to start.
Yeah.
Other people say they find results or feel something different their first time. Other people, it takes months. It all depends on how long you've had that pain for.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if I get injured, I should, see the doctor first, see you first?
Yeah, so it depends on what kind of injury is going on. We have a lot of people who come to us with sports injuries, car accidents, even just falls. When we're talking little kids, toddlers, infants, they fall 100 times a day, and that starts to build up over time and really starts to wear on their body. So we actually see kids as little as the youngest kid I've adjusted has been just a couple minutes old. We have families bringing in their little kids all the time just to make sure that they can grow up to be healthy and growing up at their optimal potential.
And then if you have an old pain, I used to ride BMX and skateboard and surf, and so I have some achy joints from all of that. Will this work for that, or?
Absolutely, it's never too late. As Kim said, we have people in their 90s that are coming in for their first time for chiropractic care into our office. We also have people who are in their 70s, 80s, 90s. They've been going to chiropractors on and off their entire life, and maybe they've been going to the same chiropractor for a couple of years and just not seeing the results that they wanted. So they come to us and looking for a different approach to see how they can get their health back on track, and we're definitely able to help them out. And we don't just leave you guessing throughout that process either. As we're going throughout your care, we always start out with an assessment, and we're going to continue to redo those assessments throughout care so you can really objectively see how your body's changing, how your body's improving, and you're not just sitting there wondering, well, I feel a little bit better, but is this really doing anything anymore? We want to make sure that you're able to objectively measure that and see what's happening within your body.
And as you get older, I hear, those pains do come up. Can this be used as a health regimen, so part of a routine to kind of keep you maintenance, like an oil change?
Absolutely, yeah. The majority of people definitely come to us, when their health is down here and they have a little list of aches and pains. But we definitely have people who come to us when their health is at its peak. Our goal for everybody is to get them up to that peak and keep them at that peak. So we don't want your health just going up and down all the time. You feeling great and then not seeing us for a couple years and falling back off that wagon. That's how our health continues to decline over time. We want to get you to the top of that mountain and keep your health up there, so you can give your best to not only your family and your kids, but everyone else at work, everyone in the community. We know if people are healthy, they're going to go out and do amazing things in the community and really further the world.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do we get started if we got some aches and pains, been in an accident, just need an oil change? What do we do to get started?
Absolutely. Well, of course, you can see us at any events on the weekend. If you want to learn more, you can go to our website, goconnectchiro.com. You absolutely can call our office and set up an appointment with us. but there's lots of different ways to get started. But we'll be at the Mind Abundance next month.
Yeah, and we'll put some information down on the screen and we'll connect. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. And be sure to see Connect Chiropractic at the Mind Body Abundance event on the first Saturday of every month, and we'll see you there.
Thank you.
Our first guest today is Synara Brown, who is a coach, a mentor, a sales trainer, and a diamond leader at Tranont. Welcome, Synara.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
So you help people become the best that they can be.
Yep.
You coach them, mentor, you're a sales trainer, you work in the training field. But tell me a little bit about Tranont. Did I say that correctly?
Yep, it's Tranont. You got it.
Okay, wonderful.
So we are a company in the wellness space. Okay, we've got about 25 or 26 products. One of these times I'm actually going to add them up. And they are basically geared towards helping you get better sleep, have more energy during the day, weight loss, weight maintenance, reduced inflammation, gut health. We have collagen for hair, skin, and nails. It's a really awesome product line. We are an all healthy, clean product line. We have an outside third-party certification. It's called CGMP. So no synthetics, no parabens, no heavy metals, leads, toxins, molds. So for those of you that are, more conscientious about what you like to put into your system, clean as a whistle. And basically they're designed to help people become the healthiest, most vibrant version of themselves.
And what types of things does Tranont solve?
Gosh, so many. I would say our most, this new product I'll tell you about in a second, this will probably be our top seller, but right now our top seller is our collagen. We have a type 1 bovine-derived liquid collagen, and collagen is all the rage right now. I feel like everybody and their brother has collagen in their product line, and I think that's because collagen is one of the easiest things that you can do to kind of reverse age, slow down the process, and feel better as you age. So our collagen is one of our top-selling products. We have another product called Enrich. It's a digestive enzyme, helps with bloating, gut health, better digestion, better nutrient absorption. Most people will find that they lose weight on it, but at the very least, they're just going to feel amazing, sleep better. Okay, what if I told you that you could be getting the best sleep of your life, have more energy during the day, hit your target weight, have less inflammation in your body, and just generally feel better than ever without any exhaustive measures? And what if I also told you that you could easily control your sugar levels, right? Helping with weight loss. Well, you can, and it's way easier than you think.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good, everybody wants to do all of those things easier, and I could especially use better sleep. But before we go into the product and how that can transform your life in all those ways that you just said, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself and how you got here?
Yeah. So I have been in the direct sales. Well, my name is Synara Brown. I should start with that. I live here in Wisconsin, just outside of Milwaukee in Wauwatosa. And I've been in the direct sales industry for about 19 years. I actually started in healthcare many years ago and was looking for kind of a work from home position, which at that time wasn't a thing, right? So I went into the direct sales space, partnered with a company that I was excited about, moved to the top of their compensation plan. One thing led to another, and 19 years later, I'm still in this industry. I've been with 3 companies in that time, and I've maxed out the compensation plans of all of them. This is just kind of what I do, and I really like to partner with companies that I think have a product line that honestly people need to know about, like one of those best kept secret things. And so about 9 months ago, I came to this company called Tranont because of their product line.
And you talk about a revolutionary new product. Can you go into a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so this is a product that we've been kind of keeping under our hat. It is called Transform.
Okay.
And this is new science. This is something that hasn't been done before. And it is basically a plant-based enzymatic formula that converts sugar to fiber in your gut. Unlike the rest of our product line that our in-house scientists create, this one was actually created by Harvard Weiss Institute. So they've been working on this for about 10 years. We are just very lucky that we got it. And so what this is you know, most people who aren't super sciencey, or if you're not a nurse, you're thinking, okay, converting sugar to fiber, like who cares? Like what is that going to do for me, right? Well, we here in the United States, we have one of the most, I think actually the highest sugar consumption in the world. And that sugar consumption leads to, I'll just say, unhealthy sugar levels for people.
Okay.
Unhealthy sugar levels lead to weight gain and a whole host of other issues. And so this product, converting the sugar to fiber in your gut, basically keeps your sugar levels more balanced. And with that comes more energy during the day, better skin, less inflammation, but most importantly, for a lot of people, weight loss. Significant weight loss.
Is this like a probiotic, or is that the same type of thing, or?
No, this is a little bit different. This is, it will have some probiotic like components, but that's not the main, thing that it does. The main thing is just that taking that bagel that you ate, or that pancake breakfast, or whatever it is that you ate, and when it reaches your gut, the enzymes in here basically convert that sugar, because we know that carbs are, your body receives them as sugar, you know. And again, not trying to get technical here, but when we can convert that to fiber, you're going to have less of a sugar spike, which means less insulin. And you know, insulin resistance is, I think everyone should Google it. There are a lot of people that are insulin resistant and don't know it, and that insulin resistance leads to weight gain for them. So we have a lot of people that they're struggling. They're trying to eat all the right things, they're trying to diet, they're trying to exercise, they're trying to do all the right things, but they just have this stubborn weight that they cannot lose for the life of them.
Right.
And a product like this will help with that.
So have you tried any of these products yourself, and what type of results have you had?
I have. So funny enough, I was a beta tester for this product, and I actually did wear a glucose monitor for 10 days because I actually wanted real data. I didn't want to just be able to say, oh, I feel better. I only had a 14-day supply of this product. The 10 days that I wore the glucose monitor, I was tracking my meals and then eating the same meal with this on board. The data is shocking, like the sugar spike after just a kind of more carby dinner. A couple of days later having it with this, shocking. I am not someone who, if I'm being honest, I didn't think I needed this. I was happy to be a beta tester, but I did not think that this was something that I would need. And I was shocked to see how much more balanced my sugars were with this product. And funny enough, I lost 4 pounds in 2 weeks in a 14-day period, which for someone my size is a pretty significant percentage. And I wasn't even trying. So this is going to help so many people.
So you said you were a beta tester, and you might not be, you wouldn't necessarily take a sugar transforming enzyme. Who is your target audience for this product and for your other products?
Well, funny enough, now I will be.
Okay.
Like I will be using this with all of my, I would say mid to heavier meals for sure. If I'm eating a salad, maybe not, you know, but those things that are just more carb laden, I will definitely be taking this. But as far as the target audience, I think there's 2 types of people. And I always say, you know who you are, right?
Right.
There's these people that they will say, I cannot lose weight to save my life. I go to the gym, I do all the things. Or you know those people that'll say, I look at a bagel and I gain weight. I don't even have to eat it. I just look at it and I gain weight. I think you know who you are, those people that just struggle to keep weight off. I think they're a target audience. I think there are some people that are in the stages of, and again, we always say we do not promise or even claim to heal, cure, treat anything. But there are people who they know that they have unhealthy sugar levels and they're on their way to a condition that they're not going to want. I think that's another group of people that'll want this.
Yeah, or if you're a little older and you have kids and they have bad eating habits, and so you take them on. Not that I know of anybody. I'm asking for a friend.
Oh my God.
So you have some other products. I've read about your products. So the thing I love about this product is that there are a lot of people who use the product and sell the product, and they reach out to me and just randomly give me their testimonial on how it has helped them. And there's so many different products. Can you just touch on a couple of them for us?
Sure. So I mentioned the enriched digestive enzymes, and those are pretty powerful. You know, enzymes are what your stomach produces to break down your food.
Right.
The challenge is that as we age, we don't always produce those enzymes in the same quantity or strength that we did when we were, say, 19 years old. And the result of that is when we eat, our food sits there for an unnecessarily long time. And that leads to bloat and toxicity and weight gain. So our enriched digestive enzymes are one of our top sellers. I did mention the collagen already, that's called Glow, and that's a fantastic product. But another one of my favorites is called Mojo. Mojo, we affectionately refer to it as happy coffee, and it is a powder. You mix it with hot water, and it is a metabolism boosting coffee drink. It comes in 2 flavors, hot chocolate or coffee, and it does a couple things that my regular Nespresso can't do.
Right.
Number 1, it does increase your metabolism all day. Number 2, it has it's a nootropic, and nootropics, what they do is they help with brain fog and mental fatigue, which I think a lot of people struggle with. Releases your naturally produced serotonin and your dopamine, which kind of puts you in a better mood. So that's another great component. And it is a more time-released caffeine. Green tea extract is the caffeine source in that product. So rather than getting that full surge of caffeine and then you kind of crash 4 hours later, it's a more gentle, time-released caffeine. So it's called Mojo. It's fabulous. There is a cold version of that same product called Zest for people that don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
Comes in a couple lemonade flavors. I never start my day without it.
Happy coffee.
Oh, happy coffee. It's amazing.
I love it. I could use some happy coffee.
Yeah.
I've been experimenting with coffee for the last 5 or so years, just trying to make a good cup of coffee. So I've done the brain coffee and the Cuban coffee and the mushroom mix and shilajit and all the different things that you can put into coffee. And one of these days I'll just have a regular cup of coffee to start my day. But
or Mojo.
Or Mojo.
And you know, funny enough, I will tell you, I am somebody that had been on a 3 cup of coffee a day habit for 30 years. 30 years.
Yeah.
I broke that habit overnight with the Mojo.
And now you don't drink 3 cups of coffee?
I don't. No, I have a cup of Mojo in the morning and I'm good for the whole day.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I would love to be set like that. I'm a multiple coffee. I have many coffees throughout the day. It's my thing.
Well, I can hook you up.
Okay. You know someone.
I know someone.
So what's next? What are the next steps for people who want to access these products, and how can? Are they in store shelves? Or?
They are not. So
Okay.
we are a direct sales company, and we choose to be a direct sales company because the people that founded our company just felt like things are best sold through networks. You know, you have your network, I have mine, he has his, and you know, we do this all day long. We recommend a Netflix series, we recommend a restaurant or a bar that we went to, and so you will not be able to find this in retail stores. However, you can go to tranont.com/Synara Brown, which is my website, and I'm sure that'll be posted somewhere.
Yeah, right below.
Yeah, right below. And click on there and you'll see all the information. Contact information is there to reach out to me. I'm happy to get people whatever information they need.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to try these products and give our audience an update.
Yes.
I'm the human guinea pig, so
love it.
I get to try everything.
I love it. That's
it's
great.
wonderful. And yes, we're looking forward to that, and thank you so much for your support.
Well, thank you for having me here. It was a pleasure.
Yes. We're going to do our first on-location segment today. I'm super excited. We're here with Johanna Rolf, and she is from MyoCite, an electrical workout system that gives you a 2-hour workout in 20 minutes. And I am so excited to try this. How are you doing today, Johanna?
I'm doing really good, thank you.
So tell me a little bit about MyoCite, how this whole thing came about.
Yes, so MyoCite is my husband and my company. We have one location in Bayside. We just opened up our second location here in Brookfield about 5 weeks ago. It's a very long story. I'm going to give you the shortened version of it. Basically, I studied abroad in Germany. My husband's worked at 2 different franchises doing EMS training like this overseas. We moved back to the US. I wanted to join a gym. We saw there were no gyms, so we started our own.
How does this system work?
So it works in a sense that, so when you work out normally, like with doing a traditional strength training workout, your brain sends an electric signal to your muscles saying contract and flex. So we're doing the exact same thing, what your body already does naturally, but we're just enhancing it using an external stimulus. So it's nothing weird, nothing different. We're just using what your body already does and just making it even more intense, which in turn makes it so much more efficient because the body doesn't know where the stimulus is coming from, and because we have it externally, we can just kind of turn it up and work with different muscle groups differently than with normal strength training.
So is this like normal strength training where you do it every day, every other day?
Yes, so you cannot do it every single day. So when you do like traditional strength training, typically people do different muscle groups each day. So like Monday they'll do arms, Tuesday they'll do legs, Wednesday's core, Thursday's full body, and then strength and something else. So we do a full body workout every single time, and so you need to have recovery days in between because the entire body getting is a full workout. So the studies say it's about 72 hours that you need to have the recovery phase in between. So we recommend one to two times a week depending on what your fitness goals are, and then of course it would be like a Monday, Thursday, or like a Tuesday, Friday, so we have that recovery phase in between.
Do I do other workout like core training or cardio in between these, or how does that work?
Yes, you can do whatever you want to do. So what we wouldn't recommend doing a strength training the next day or the day after just because it is an intense workout. So like cardio is fantastic. You can do that in between. You can bike, you can walk, running, elliptical, anything like that is great. And then if you do want to do a strength training, also totally fine. We just wouldn't recommend you doing it right after or the next day depending on how your body feels. So the most important thing as in all training forms is always having that recovery phase. Otherwise your muscles can't grow and develop the way that they're supposed to.
So I'm old and my joints don't work and I got aches and pains. Is it going to be safe for me, or am I going to just be crawling out of here?
You're going to be crawling out of here. No, I'm just kidding. You're not going to be crawling out of here. So it's a very, very safe concept. So it actually comes from the physical therapy world. So people used to, after surgeries, which they still do, is that if they have like a knee surgery, there's a localized stimulation unit that they put like just on the muscle mass so that you don't lose the muscle mass while you're basically not able to work out at that time period, right? So it's the same thing, but it's over the entire body. And so what we can do is we can modify everything. So if you have injuries, we always adjust it to whatever your needs are, and it's very low impact and easy on the joints. So our age range currently is about 13 to 82, I would say. So anyone can do it, and we can always go as intense or as little intense as you want to. So it's very, very customizable to everyone's needs. So we do like a fitness consultation beforehand just to kind of see what you have. So you would have told me that you have shoulder issues and that you're getting older and that you want to build muscle mass or whatever it is, and then we listen to that and then we adjust the training for your needs.
That sounds fantastic. Can we get started?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right. Hold on, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, okay. Stop flexing. Do you want me to flex like this? No. Final second. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nothing like getting plugged into electricity when fully in a soaking wet outfit.
This is the best idea ever.
What could go wrong?
Nothing. You're gonna put your feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna bend those legs, kick back, chest forward.
Why is it at level 9? Oh, wait.
Are we okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that was an amazing workout, and I just normally go into the dressing room with a microphone because that's what cool kids do. I can really feel it. I can feel that I got some exercise. I love that it's short. Short is good because I'm always busy, but it really, I was at a pretty low level. I have a long way to go where I could really get some intensity. Tell us a little bit about, is this like real strength building, like replacing the dumbbells and that type of thing, or how does this fit into someone's workout schedule?
Yeah, so it can be whatever you want it to be. So if you don't work out at all, this is great for you. If you work out 3 times at the gym, this is great for you. If you work out 5 times at the gym, this is also great for you, but then we would recommend to lose 1 or 2 days at the gym. It's just a little bit better for you to like I said before, the recovery phase is what we need. So if you do 2 times at the gym and you do cardio outside of this is a great add-on, and especially for people that don't have time to go to the gym 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week, this is a really good alternative for those people. And yes, it can replace it, but then again, we can't make you a bodybuilder. So it really depends like what your fitness goals are. General fitness and general mobility and strength, this is fantastic. This is all that I do. I don't go to the gym. I don't like the gym. So I do this twice a week, and then on top of that, I do my cardio. Like I'll run on occasion, I play golf, I do pickleball, and then this is my only type of strength training that I actually do right now. So.
Well, that workout looks interesting. I don't know how I feel about being shocked, but as John said, it was a great workout.
Especially when you're wet.
Right. Wet squat. I don't know.
I had a chance to meet Jeannie from Tranont last week, and I'm intrigued by the Tranont line. So it's weight loss, and it's balance, and it's enzymatic, and it's all has to do with bringing the body back to center and taking this supplement for boosting enzymes, losing weight, any goal that you want to hit.
All Charlene things. All Charlene things. Join us next week for the Mind Body Abundance Show right here on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku, or wherever you watch or listen to your favorite shows.
Thank you to our sponsor, Connect Chiropractic, and we will see you next week.